Morning. Welcome to Just for Today. It's a time of reading, discussion. If anyone joins me, meditation. Today is. And so this morning's reading comes from this little booklet called Buddhism for You. It's focused on prayer by Daisuke Akiba. And I just opened it to wherever it landed. So the first it begins with a quote. You must practice faith with abundant gratitude, deeply appreciative, even the slightest. And that is the quote by Josiah Toda. And he goes on with this reading for our consideration. In this egotistic world, to offer prayers and hard work for the happiness of others as well as for oneself is magnificent. Amid this harsh reality, people yearn for the depths of their beings to live with dignity and for their lives to have meaning. And they make efforts toward that end. The product of these human yearnings, these prayers, is religion. Religion is born from prayer. It's important to remember that your prayers always reflect your state of life. In that respect, prayer is a solemn means to raise your life condition and to get exactly the results that you're praying for. It is crucial to make determined, single-minded efforts toward that goal. When we hear of a friend struggling somewhere, or that those in some other region or community difficulty or facing a daunting challenge, we send them our prayers as earnestly as if praying for our own happiness. A person of faith seeks self-mastery. A person of ambition or power seeks to control others. A person of faith takes action, works hard, and struggles to overcome his or her inner weakness. A person driven by a desire for power forces others to work for their own selfish purpose, never reflecting upon themselves. When we are aware that each moment of each day, each gesture, each step we take is truly mystical and full of wonder, we will live our lives with greater thought and care. That's pretty remarkable. Do you have any comments or perspectives to share on that? Chat. I think I'm going to read it through one more time just to really absorb it. It begins with the quote from Josiah Toda. You must practice faith with abundant gratitude, deeply appreciative of even the slightest improvement. And then the reading goes on. In this egotistic world, to offer prayers and work hard for the happiness of others, as well as oneself, is magnificent. Amid this harsh reality, people yearn from the depths of their beings to live with dignity and for their lives to have meaning. And they make efforts toward that end. The product of these human yearnings, these prayers, is religion. Religion is born from prayer. It is important to remember that your prayers always reflect your state of life. In that respect, prayer is a solemn means to raise your life condition and to get exactly the results that you're praying for. It is crucial to make determined, single-minded efforts toward that goal. When we hear of a friend struggling somewhere, or that those in some other region or community with difficulty or facing a daunting challenge, we send them our prayers as honestly as if praying for our own happiness. A person of faith seeks self-mastery. The person of ambition or power seeks to control others. The person of faith takes action, works hard, and struggles to overcome their inner weaknesses. The person driven by a desire for power forces others to work for their own selfish purpose, never reflecting upon themselves. When we are aware that each moment of each day, each gesture and step we take is truly mystical and full of wonder, we will live our lives with greater thought and care. Brings up what I learned living is indigenous teaching, ancient indigenous teaching. Everything we do, every movement we make, every thought we speak affects this and the next several generations. And I often question myself to be more accountable. Am I living in a more intentional way? The impact of everything on myself, on you, all of creation, on earth, every living thing on the earth, of the cosmos, environment, this moment in several generations. And I agree with the leaders. When I do that, it's more intentional, purposeful, live from a conclusion, awareness of conclusion, instead of conclusion. And in order to get there, it really does take time. So I invite you to consider for yourself how this reading relates to you, to how you show up in the world, to how you show up inside yourself, for yourself. The truth of one whole creation. Where there was no separation. How much are we living into that? How much are we living into intentional life with awareness that everything we do impacts the whole body of creation? And I'll be okay with that word impact. Or are we still human with weaknesses that allow us to rely on power? Because on one, there's nothing to have power over. It's a shared power. That's what came to me reading that this morning. I'd love to hear what came to you whenever you're watching this. If you did, go back and take a look at comments, because I know that sometimes people watch these later. So whenever you're watching it, we'd love to commune and communicate with you. So please do use the chat box that's available. So now we're going to go into very quick meditation. This section just for today, with the spiritual treatment, which is awesome. It's a prayer with the science of my teachers. one power. It is pure love, infinite intelligence, peace, and source. It is all these things, one substance. It is the ground of all being. It is the substance of all creation. Synonyms. It is the substance is the sin made sin by the activity of creation. And yet creation surrounds creation. The unseen always using and unbounded the seen, never separate from it. This one source, constantly, consistently, giving itself to its creation as its creation. The cycle of life giving, the eternality of life giving. And while form changes, there is the breath in this one life. There's simply change in expression. I recognize this one. I recognize it as all there is. I recognize it as totality of creation, infinite, changeless, limited, articulation. It simply is. And I recognize because all human expression, all human experience is in this realm and form. It's physical world. I recognize that physical is the divine expressing, maintaining its unity with itself. I recognize that all of creation is empowered with the creative authority within itself. It just as water, every word expressed contains blackness. Creation, every word expressed contains creator. And so I am aware that every thought, every movement, desire, idea, imagine, every mental picture moves consciousness, absolute reality, substance, moves it into expression. And that the activity of law responding to itself, responding to that movement of substance, simply receives and picks itself, brings it into being. So to speak, but it just simply another way of saying a new consciousness, substance, comfort, always and second impacted with the earth. It is engaging with the climate that is simply climate, signing no blame. I simply recognize it all as the power of creation. I claim and affirm that all life is in the process of being. That the activity of fire itself is a prayer of creation. Let go of any idea of what that means. Open to spiritual, open to what is meant to do. So, to be the force of healing in this situation, in this situation, from the tiniest to the largest, surrender this human journey to self. It knows exactly what it empowers human with clarity, life, wisdom, capacity. Just say yes. I say yes to being inconvenienced in this spiritual purpose. I say yes to greater expression. This space. I'm grateful for that you were activity that follows Christ. And accept that as law unfolds, this world will reflect that part of that unfolding is everything sacred to remember. This. Secrets. All of this activity. It's like it's the activity of so I release all the territories. I release all the ideas that tell me it's hard, abilities. I release all of the ideas that tell me it's possible and impossible. I release all of the super surrender. Thoughts. Surrender to that higher thought. Unity within. It understands compassion, prediction. By removing every obstacle. So there's this plan to always aware, always welcome, willing to act. So I let go of any need to control the outcome. Surrender to that. Silence. Shut. Shut up. Silence.